After our group was assigned to research and study on checking the type of boat for safety and the impact received from the use of various types of boat, where our group is guided by expert mates us aware of the research mistakes, allowing us to fix and improve the work. Until it came out, it was summarized as follows.
Scope of the report. The scope of this report is research on water, the environment and travel. Narrowing the scope of the report starting with water issues. We must limit areas with water-related environment, and we have to use these environments which have to be large. Second, we must choose the environment we were able to go to. If there is an environment outside the country or in a remote location, we may not choose that environment despite being suitable for research. Importance of the project. Today, some marine environments are destroyed due to the misuse of ships. Our group therefore researched how to use machine learning to classify ships to make them easier to control and to prevent damage to the ecosystem as much as possible. Obstacles while progressing the project. First of all, the working area was the coastline with limited working space, resulting in less variety of information. Secondly, the area we were collecting data was a place where many ships were moored, which makes the pictures come out with overlapping ships, which is an obstacle for collecting data for AI. Thirdly, the time that we were assigned to collect data was between the workers' working hours, which made the distance matter to take pictures. Fourthly, due to the limited period, there may not be enough information to collect for various types of information, such as the topics we were assigned. Lastly, entering data for AI to process requires great care in data classifying. If an error occurs at this stage, it will make it difficult to correct them, which makes the result inaccurate. Understanding of the research. We studied this work to find out how well using machine learning can sort and classify the different types of ships is, so that they can be used for environmental conservation and for the most efficient use of ships. We think this research will be useful for both commercial and environmental protection purposes.
We have come across the fact that managing an efficient workflow is vital to the development of the project as well as the outcome itself. Thus, the reason why we have come up with the most optimal workflow fitting to our situation. On the first day, to become familiar with the task that we decide to organize the research to gain dataset to initiate the process immediately for use of this particular project as well as building an understanding of the task to go with it. In order to achieve this outcome, we decide to go to the verb, the one of the most definitely come to mind when thinking about collect picture of ships as well as coming across a wide variety of ships. Not only did we manage to provide the development team with a substantial amount of images, we also learned about layering newfound data provided by ourselves to put on top of the Google Map database, which can be found to be outdated and inadequate, and repeat the following process to attain the most optimal workflow fitting the situation we found ourselves upon as well as requirement we found having to meet to product the most desirable outcome despite the extremely limited time. We came up with a group task management system. Task management is defined as the student visiting different places to find dataset essential to the development. Moreover, the mentor and his acquaintance who bear marginally superior knowledge and skill regarding the matter to operate the development of the model.
We try to implement this system to identify ships conversing along the shore in an indicated area. We wish to verify the type of the ship as well as the purpose of their operation, that is tourism, cargo, fishing, and in an undecided case, a meditative purpose.
Because traveling by water using the wrong type of boats damage aquatic animal or aquatic plant. To make it easier to control, we will apply a program to differentiate the type of ship. Because of this, we know the type of ship that come in, make it easier to troubleshoot. The experiment that we have undertaken can be developed into a program that detects ships on the water 24 hours and provide detail of them at the same time, and can be improved by applying for the program as an application to check the type of ship, and it functions through a mobile phone camera for the general public to use. We have got three main points from working with our specialists. First, the purpose of actual use from this research project from what he had learned with that teacher. We can use this project to protect the environment around the hotel in this area. Second, instruction for classifying ship and finding the most suitable way to classify the ship. Utilization and time for also important factor in determining the ship target in classifying. Also the purpose of the project as in item 1 is included. Finally, environment benefit discussion. From our consultation, we have been mainly focusing on the conservation for marine life, so that is the actual reason why we intend to collect both information as much as we were able to do at the moment.
Interpret results. Our project will meet the intended purpose because during work we have been aware of our purpose all the time, including during system testing. We have also checked whether our project has gone off topic of its purpose or not, and all of these are the reasons why this project is fulfilling its intended purpose.